crease. She looked absolutely gorgeous at the Oscars this year. I loved her makeup. It was like classic Hollywood, but with kind of an Arab twist. Her gown was gorgeous. Her hair was flawless. I mean, she was really stunning that night. So I had to do her makeup, even though I know I look nothing like her, and my look's just a little bit different. It's just kind of inspired by her. And this is what it turned out like. It's very simple, not difficult to do. You don't need a lot of product, so I think a lot of you can do this. So if you would like to try this out, pull out your goodies and let's get started. So for our base today, I used Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. I know it's completely shocking. You guys use whatever base is best for you, and if you're unsure of which one is best, check out the articles on the site, and I give an idea of different eye primers and which one is best for you. Anyways, on to the makeup. I'm going to use just mainly one brush today, and that's MAC's 242 brush. And this also goes along with the challenge for this week. You guys are to pick out one brush, doesn't matter what brand, what kind of brush, but use only one brush to complete your eye look. So that's the challenge for this week. So I'll also post a link to that in the sidebar so you guys can participate. I want to see what you can come up with using just one brush. So take that, and we're going to put on Pen and Pink by MAC. That's a very light pink color. And this will work for just about any skin tone, because as you can tell from Alicia's look, it's a lot lighter than her skin tone. For me, since I'm so pale, I'm actually going to go over it with some gesso to lighten it up a bit. Take that Pen and Pink, and you're going to put this all over the lid and slightly above the crease, leaving just a little space under the eyebrow for that highlight. Just spread an even layer. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you're darker than me, then just leave it like that, and you can put maybe a little highlight under here. But if you're paler, go over it with some gesso, and that's just that matte white color, just to lighten it a bit. And then it'll turn it into that really pale pink. No matter what brand you guys use, make sure it's matte colors and not shimmery, because from Alicia's look, it's just a very matte finish. Now go in with a shimmery white color, and I'm using White Frost, and we're just going to put a little pop of this right under, or right in the tear duct. And that's it for the shadows. See how easy that was? Incredibly easy. The tricky part comes with the liner. And Alicia's sporting an Arab-inspired makeup with a very dark liner that goes all the way into the tear duct. So I'm going to do that today. Take your Sonia Kashuk angled liner brush, and we do sell these in the store if you need one. If not, go to Target, and they should have them there. I'm going to start out here and just do short strokes and bring it up. We're going to do a cat eye effect. So you want to follow the natural line of your eye and kind of bring it up and out. Then start working your way into the tear duct and go all the way in. Pick up some more product. I hope you guys can see this okay. I'm in the new studio. Woohoo! So there's different lighting, so I'm trying to figure it out, and it's almost too bright, so I feel blinded. I'm just kind of like trying to stare at the camera, so hopefully it's not washing me out too much so you can see what's going on. And I'm getting a new camera soon, one that won't freak out anytime I zoom in a bit. So take up more product again, and you're just going to keep building this outer line and bringing it up and out, and make it as thick as you want. And using that same brush, you're going to pick up a bit more product, and we're going to do under the lower lashes and start at the outer point of the eye. And I just got a big old blob there. Okay, let's try that again. Just sweep it in, and we're only going to sweep it about halfway. And then from there, we're going to smudge it using a brush. Then I'm going to take the end of that 242 brush, the very tip of it, and go in with a matte black color, and I'm using Black Tide. You just need something that's non-shimmery. Put it on the very tip of that brush, and we're going to smudge over that liner we just put on. This is going to set it and also soften it just a bit. Take some more, go under the lower lashes, and you're going to start bringing it in. and then blend it out. Now for the waterline, you need a good creamy pencil, and the one I like, if you guys don't know that already, is Urban Decay's 24/7 pencil in 0, and that's that black color. I'm going to line the waterline, both the bottom and the upper, because I want it to be really dark. So go all the way into the tear duct. Now to get that true Arab look, you're going to bring it to a point right here, as you can see from Alicia's picture. And I'll have a picture of that on the site too, so you can kind of use it for reference. I'm going to take that pencil and just go down here a bit. So just like that. And then bring it up. So you kind of want to create a point right here. And then you can kind of smudge it into the lashes. And to clean up under here, anytime you use a creamy liner for the waterline, I know a lot of you guys say I have problems with it smudging, it doesn't stay throughout the day. Put powder of some sort underneath there, and that'll help kind of keep a barrier to prevent that cream from melting and going down your face. So I'm going to take that flat shader brush again, wipe it off really well because you don't want any black color on there. And I'm just going to go in with that gesso, just anything that's a little bit lighter than your skin tone, and we're going to brush it under that eye. Okay, that cleans it up, so all I need to do is add my false eyelashes, and the ones I'm going to use today are the ones by MAC that came out with the latest collection. My mind went blank, but anyways, they look like this. If you want to go for ones that aren't these expensive, I normally don't buy MAC lashes just because, I don't know, it's not a big deal to me if I use less expensive ones if they work just as well. So I would get the Ardell, probably the 305s. They're kind of that similar shape, a little bit different. Or if you want them to look more natural, you can get the 301. So I'm going to apply those, put on some mascara, and come back and we'll do the lips. So I'm back, and I have my false eyelashes on and my mascara and all that good stuff. Now it's time to do the lips. And the color is kind of like a warm, bright pink color. So I'm going to line my lips with Beat Lip Pencil. And it looks like that. And again, we're using all MAC products today. I'm not trying to be a MAC snob, I promise. I will do some other products in the future, I promise. Did I say promise like 10 times? I'm sorry. I promise not to say promise that many times again. I'm going to line it with that quartz. You always want to start with your Cupid's bow right there. So get your V. Then you're going to put a dot or a short little dash right there. Let me get in so you guys can see. Yeah, that looks scary. That's how you want to start your lips. You kind of get a base for it. Then with your angle, your brush tilted just a bit, you're going to do short strokes. Then what I'm going to do is take the edge of that pencil and start filling it in just a bit. And I just use my fingers to kind of blend that out. Of course, if you're working with a client, you're not going to use your fingers on their lips because that's going to make them really uncomfortable and it's unsanitary. But for yourself, it's fine. You can always use a lip brush if you want to. Then once you get that liner on, you're going to go ahead and put on the lipstick. And the one I'm using today is the Cream Sheen one on Hold. And it looks kind of red in the container, but it goes on a different color. So I'm going to apply that. And again, if you're working with a client, you want to use a lip brush and not the lipstick itself. You could, but you'd have to disinfect it with some alcohol. And that kind of gives you the basic lips there. And then what you can do is go over it with some gloss. Let me pick one really quick. Okay, I'm going to use the one from Hello Kitty, and it's called Mimi, and it's kind of a pinkish color. And this is kind of give it the more pink color instead of that bright fuchsia. And see how it automatically kind of changes that color? So that's what you're going to do, is just apply that. Don't smack your lips together. I know it's hard, it's a habit to do, but it keeps that really nice shine on there. So let me zoom or scoot out so you guys can see. I tried to curl my hair like hers, but it's still too short, so it doesn't look right, but I tried. So this is the look. kind of Arab inspired with that really dark liner and just very light pink, and then a little bit brighter lips, and that's it. You have an Alicia Keys Oscar look. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and check out makeupgeek.com for all the products, brushes, everything that I've used today will be listed over there in the side link. So talk to you guys later. Bye.
I don't wanna go through the motions. I don't